Hi, I'm Karl Luhe, Associate Producer on Assassin's Creed Rogue. This is I Know Your Game.
Life's hardest choices are the ones that force you to question your own moral code.
So we have a new character, Shay Patrick Cormac. For the first time you play as a Templar. So he starts as an assassin, and after a very troubling moment in the story, he turns against the assassins that used to be his brothers, and now they are hunting him and he hunts them. So what does it mean to be a Templar? That's the biggest question from a design standpoint. We have assassins as your enemies. Suddenly you can be air assassinated. Your enemies can be hiding in the crowd, can use smoke grenades, can fire pistols at you. So your enemies are much tougher. Also, being a Templar means that you have access to more resources. So you now have an air rifle, which is a very fancy weapon with a grenade launcher attachment. You have a naval as back, so your ship is much fancier than we've seen before, with very advanced weaponry. The Morrigan, that's the ship that Shay has, and we have burning oil that comes out the back. That's really cool. It looks amazing, and it's a lot of fun to paint the ocean full of flames and watch the enemy ships go through there and catch fire. We have front carronades that shoot out the front. We have the puckle gun, which is a free aiming machine gun of the era that can be used to free aim against weak spots. It's a lot of fun being a Templar, yes. We really feel that there was a story that can be completed. So we have the Kenway saga. We started with, well, chronologically it starts with Assassin's Creed 4. We tell the story of Edward Kenway, and then we move to Assassin's Creed 3 and talk about Edward Kenway and then Connor Kenway. And in between there's a period within the 18th century where a lot of very interesting things happened between the Assassins and Templars. We want to tell that story. Hatham is part of the story. He's a big piece of Assassin's Creed Rogue, and Hatham and Shay work together a lot to show why there were so few assassins in Assassin's Creed 3.
My choice has led me here, standing against those I once called brothers.
Being a Templar is the biggest new thing, so having assassins as your enemies, having different rules as well. Being a Templar means you don't have to worry so much about being kind to the civilians or working for one side or the other. You can manipulate the crowd or even the creatures as however you want. You can berserk dart a grizzly bear, make him attack some civilians, which makes the guards be attracted, and then go around the side. As an assassin, you wouldn't be allowed to do that. So this freedom of choice is an extra layer we have for Templars.
History may brand me traitor, rebel, or renegade.
Yes, there's a lot of side quests. We have 3 different worlds. We have beautiful settings, the North Atlantic full of ice and naval gameplay, the River Valley, which is a true hybrid world, big rivers, you can use your ship, and lots of land locations, and then New York, which is obviously a huge city that we all know very well.
But in the end, it doesn't matter how history remembers me.
I think the most fun part of this project has been thinking about what it means to be a Templar and switching the gameplay that we had as an assassin. So one of my favorites is the assassin interception. So we know from Assassin's Creed you can go to a pigeon coop, get the pigeon out, find a target, and then you go assassinate that target. From a Templar perspective, we have a gameplay where you can find the pigeon that's been released and it tells you who's going to be killed. So you need to get there before the assassins does, and that's a really exciting gameplay and side activity. We're completely focused on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 for Assassin's Creed Rogue. The game will be released on November 11th.
What matters is that I followed my own creed.
Assassin's Creed Rogue.